I realized just the other day whenever I made this video about the Milwaukee impact wrench that I actually did not talk about the sockets that I got to go along with it. If you haven't checked out the Milwaukee video I did with this impact wrench, I have a card pop up, and make sure you check that video out also. When I first got this impact wrench, I'd never had an impact wrench before, so I did not have sockets that are designed for an impact wrench. All I had was just regular sockets. I was worried about breaking those sockets, so that's why I decided to invest in a set of impact specific sockets. That's when I started looking around, and I started out looking at Harbor Freight. I just wasn't really sure about their sockets, how well built they were. You hear so many horror stories of Harbor Freight tools being good. Some people like them, some people hate them, and some people just think they're okay. So from there I turned to Amazon, started looking around on there. That's when I found these sets of Tekton. I did end up getting a full set of metric and a full set of standard. One of the things I really liked about their sets were these molded cases that they come with. I also like how they label it. They're all laser etched, so it's very easy to be able to see which one you have, which one you need. You know, some of these, they're just stamped on there real small, and you kind of got to look for it. With these Tektons, it's really large, it's on there, it's just boom, you know exactly which one you're getting. For me, the 15/16 is the one that gets used the most. That's what I need for the mower blades to take those on and off. This thing's kind of taken a beating, and it hasn't had any issues. It locks on to the impact wrench real well. They seem to hold on. I don't have any kind of stripping problems. They fit very snugly. They don't have a lot of play in them. I'm very impressed with the thickness of the walls of the sockets. They seem to have a good size to them. I really don't think I'm going to have any issues with these. When I was purchasing these, I also purchased a set of the Tekton extensions. I really like the flat black color that all of these are. It kind of makes them stand out from my silver ones that are my regular socket wrenches. The other thing I noticed at Harbor Freight is they had some sets, but it was like certain sizes would be missing out of the set, so then you'd have to buy those certain sizes if you needed them. I didn't really care for that. That was something I was impressed with the Tekton. You know, on the metric set, it starts at 10 and it goes all the way up to 24, and it has every size in between. And it was the same way with the standard set. I like that it just went from one size all the way up. You have everything 3/8, 7/16, ½ inch, 9/16, 5/8, 11/16, 3/4, 13/16, 7/8, 15/16, inch, inch and 1/16, inch and 1/8, and an inch and 1/4. So I really like these sets on Amazon. I believe the sets were around $35 to $40 per set. I have Amazon Prime, so I was able to get the free shipping in 2 days, and then I went ahead and added on, like I said, these a set of 3 extensions, and I just can't remember what the extension set was, how much that cost. But I think overall this Tekton set has been really good. I think it's going to last me forever. I should probably never have to buy another set of impact sockets ever again. If you're in the market for some sockets, some impact sockets, I would definitely suggest taking a look at these Tektons because of the price point and how well they're built. Just like I said before, the way they're laser etched, I think it makes them stand out over a lot of the other brands, even the big name brands. I mean, you just don't see a lot of the laser etching on there as big as this is. To me, that just makes it more convenient, easier. to look in there, see what you need, grab it, and go.